I would like to call the Jackson County Board of Commissioners meeting for Tuesday, March 18th to order. It is 7 p.m. At this time, would you all join me in the Pledge of Allegiance and an invocation led by John Willis?
God bless America.
Feel free to join me. Our Father,
Father,
who
art in heaven,
hallowed
hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever. Amen.
I almost took you on to the church version of that.
All get to sing. That's right. Yes,
Madam Clerk, would you please call the roll?
Yes, Mr. Chair. Commissioner Bear.
Present.
Commissioner Walls. Here. Commissioner Kennedy.
Here.
Commissioner Duckham.
Here.
Commissioner Pulaski.
Here.
Commissioner Willis.
Here.
Commissioner Williams.
Present.
Commissioner Snell. Here. Chairman Shotwell.
Here.
We have a quorum.
Thank you, ma'am. Entertain a motion to approve the current agenda.
So moved.
I have a motion and support. Any items for removal, addition, or corrections?
Yes, I have one, Mr. Chair. Item 10A.
We will, if you don't mind, Vice Chairman, we'll take that up when we get to the consent agenda.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much. So the current agenda as unamended. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Duly carried. We have no awards in recognition. If there are any communications or petitions, please place them in front of the clerk. Seeing none, we have no special orders, no public hearings. It is opportunity for public comment. Public comment guidelines, each individual will state their name, have 3 minutes to address the board. You may only address the board once under this public comment opportunity. You may not yield your time to others. Board members will not debate or answer questions at this time. Public comment is now open.
Good evening. My name is Elizabeth Sparks, and I am here to thank you for the opportunity of appointment to the Lifeways Board of Directors. I am very excited about the opportunity that this gives me, and very excited about helping community members with their mental health and substance use needs. Thank you.
Any other public comment? Any other public comment? Public comment is now closed. We have no special meetings of standing committees. Entertain a motion to the minutes of the February 18th, 2025 meeting.
So moved.
I have a motion and support.
Correction?
Yes, sir?
If you would please refer to agenda item 14, Standing Committee General Government, item A, appointments. The voting reflects that Earl Plusky voted yes and Earl Plusky voted no. I listened to the tape today. It was a voice count. When the group said yes, I couldn't I couldn't recognize names. But it was obvious during the no's that Earl Plusky voted no. And my name isn't even indicated here anywhere as having voted. So I would move that under the list of commissioners that voted yes, that Earl Plusky's name be removed and that my name be inserted.
Any other corrections? Madam Clerk, you have the correction? All in favor of the minutes, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Duly carried. Thank you, Commissioner Bear. We've arrived at the consent agenda. We have an item 10A that has been requested by the vice chairman to be moved. We will move that to item 14B, chaired by Commissioner Duckham. You okay with that, Phil?
Yes, sir.
Any other items for clarification? Commissioner Kennedy, do you move the consent agenda as amended?
Yes.
Do I have support? We have a motion and support. Madam Clerk, could you either post or call the total?
It is posted.
Thank you.
I can call the roll.
Okay.
Seems to be having some difficulty this evening. Call the roll. Commissioner Walls.
Yes.
Commissioner Kennedy.
Yes.
Commissioner Duckham.
Yes.
Commissioner Pulaski.
Yes.
Commissioner Willis.
Yes.
Commissioner Williams.
Yes.
Commissioner Snell. Commissioner Bear.
Yes.
Chairman Shotwell.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Moving on to standing committee reports. Standing committee chaired by Vice Chairman Corey Kennedy. Commissioner Kennedy.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. We have no business tonight.
Thank you, sir. Standing committee general government chaired by Commissioner Phil Duckham. Commissioner Duckham.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. We have several items tonight. The first being standing committee appointments. Economic developments will be the first one. Two appointments. They're both members at large. They both expire 3/2031. First applicant is a current member, Jason Sanders. Jason Sanders has reapplied and Jason is a committee appointed and recommended. I will nominate Jason Sanders.
Any other nominations from the floor? Hearing none. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Commissioner Duckham.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. The second position is currently vacant, and we had no applicants for that position.
I would politely ask for the Administrator Controller's Office to place that on next month's agenda. I have received one applicant who is interested in serving on that. So it will appear on the April agenda, Commissioner Duckham.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
The second appointment round is County Brownfield Redevelopment Authority. All three are members at large. They all three expire on 03/2028. Current members are James Seitz, Mark Schopmeyer, and Brad Berlinski. All three have applied and all three were recommended by committee. I'd nominate all three.
Any nominations from the floor for these three seats? Concur with the recommendation of committee, please. All those in favor, please say yes.
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 Those opposed, no. Commissioner Duckham.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. We have one last item of committee appointments. That would be City of Jackson LDFA BRA appointment. It's a commissioner position. It is designated for the city commissioner. Term expires March of 2029. Current member, John Willis. John Willis has applied. John Willis is the committee recommendation, and I would concur. I'll nominate him. Thank you.
Any other nominations? Seeing nor hearing none, all in favor of the concurrence, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Motion carries. Commissioner Duckham.
One more item, Mr. Chair. That would be taken from the consent agenda. Item is on the consent agenda, it's item 10A, broadband ad hoc committee recommendations.
All right.
Yeah, I can pick it up.
Would you like a motion, or would you like to speak first, Commissioner Kennedy?
I can speak to it real quick. It's nothing major. I'm good with everything on it, except everyone today, I believe, received an email from a company last minute named Brightspeed that's also looking for a letter of support to go along with Comcast, MEC, 123net for their BEAD grant applications. And so just in being fair to all, adding this company name to that recommended action as well. I would move that.
So we have a motion and support. I'm going to ask our IT director to comment on it in just a simple yes or no, unless you want to elaborate. Sir, if that's okay and appropriate. Thank you, sir.
Brightspeed does have a presence in Jackson County. They picked up the old CenturyLink business when that got sold. So that's how they have a presence here. I am fine with moving ahead with it as well as the other ones, similar to the others. Anytime somebody's willing to move forward with broadband, I would recommend it.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. Any further questions? Commissioner Bear?
Thank you, Chairman. The ad hoc committee has been reviewing these 5 that you're recommending for a while. And if Brightspeed's in Jackson, why are they so late? And is it fair to add somebody to this list that the ad hoc committee hasn't even evaluated?
So the ad hoc committee has not had a chance to see anything from Brightspeed. They did not reach out to us or to myself. So I have not seen what their plan is at this point. The only other one that was added in last minute was DMCI. We did run that one past the committee. They only have 2 addresses that they're trying to deal with in Jackson County. So that one we don't see an issue with. But with Brightspeed, again, having not seen their plan, if they are, willing to move forward with it at this stage of it, I tend to doubt that their engineering is as advanced as the other ones that we've seen who had a more comprehensive campaign, but it's possible that it's something like DMCI's where they're only just touching the edge of our county. The way that the grant was written, in order for somebody to get their maximum number of points, any county that their project and proposal touches, they need to have a letter of recommendation or a letter of support from the Board of Commissioners in that county, which is, again, why DMCI reached out to us, even though they only had 2.
Mr. Chairman, I would like to make a motion to
Sir, there's
table this.
there's a motion on the floor, sir.
I would like to amend the motion to table this decision until the April board meeting so that the ad hoc committee has adequate time to review Brightspeed.
Is there support?
Of course not.
There's no support for that amendment, so we'll go forward with the amended, with Brightspeed added to the motion. So the motion requested is authorize letters of support to the state MIHI office for the Comcast, MEC, 123net, Frontier, DMCI, BEAD, and Brightspeed. Correct, Commissioner Kennedy?
Correct.
Okay, and the support of the motion, still good with that? So we have a motion and support?
Roll call vote, please.
Yes, sir. Madam Clerk, when you're ready.
Commissioner Kennedy,
Yes.
Commissioner Duckham,
No.
Commissioner Pileski,
Yes.
Commissioner Willis,
Yes.
Commissioner Williams,
Yes.
Commissioner Snell,
No.
Commissioner Bear,
No.
Commissioner Walls,
Yes.
Chairman Shotwell.
Yes.
6-3.
Thank you. Commissioner Duckham.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. That will be all for general government tonight.
Standing Committee Human Services, chaired by Commissioner Pileski. Commissioner Pileski.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. We have a few appointments to make tonight. The first is the Veterans Affairs Member at Large for a term expiring in March of 2029. The current member is David Newberry. He has applied and he is the committee recommendation.
Any nominations from the floor? Hearing none. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Duly carried. Commissioner Pileski.
Thank you. We now move to Lifeways appointments. The first is a commissioner appointment for a term expiring March of 2028. The current member is Earl Pileski. He is the applicant and he is the committee recommendation.
Anyone else? Hearing none. All in favor of Earl Pileski, please say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign. Mr. Pileski.
Thank you. The next is for a general public seat for a term expiring in March of 2028, currently held by John Clark. He did not seek reappointment. We had several really excellent applicants for this spot, and the committee has recommended Elizabeth Sparks, from whom you heard earlier this evening. She is the committee recommendation.
Any nominations from the floor? Hearing none.
I would nominate Karen Wooten.
Any other nominations from the floor? Hearing none. Madam Clerk, are you ready to call the roll?
Yes, Mr. Chair. Commissioner Duckham.
Elizabeth Sparks.
Commissioner Pileski.
Sparks.
Commissioner Willis.
Sparks.
Commissioner Williams.
Sparks.
Commissioner Snell.
Sparks.
Commissioner Bear.
Wooten.
Commissioner Walls.
Sparks.
Commissioner Kennedy.
Wooten.
Chairman Shotwell.
Wooten,
Sparks,
6-3.
6-3.
Congratulations, Ms. Sparks.
Mr. Chair, she has left to go coach a volleyball team.
Commissioner Pileski.
Thank you, sir. The next appointment is for a general public member for a term expiring March of 2028, currently held by Christine Carlson. Mr. Chair, I'd like to take this up for action at next month's meeting.
Entertain a motion for postponement.
So moved.
We have a motion and support. Any questions? Yes, sir.
We have a candidate that was approved by committee. What is the rationale for postponing a decision?
The chair of the committee asked us to postpone it 30 days.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed?
Nay.
Commissioner Pileski.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. The next position is for a primary consumer of Lifeway services for a term expiring in March of 2028. That position has been held by Carl Rice Jr., but he has resigned from the Lifeways Board. We have, as yet, had no applicants who fulfill the requirement of being a primary consumer of Lifeways, and therefore we have no one to bring forward for this particular position tonight. That's all I have tonight, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, sir. Item 16, unfinished business. We have none at this time. Item 17, new business. Hearing none, we've arrived at the second opportunity for public comment. Each individual will state their name and have 2 minutes to address the board. You may only address the board once under this public comment opportunity, and you may not yield your time to others. Board members will not debate or answer questions at this time. Public comment is now open for the second time. Any public comment? Any public comment? Public comment is now closed. We've moved on to commissioner comments. Any commissioner comments? Commissioner Snell.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. First, a short report, couple meetings that I've attended this week. Blackman Township reported out that their delinquent tax on property tax was a little over $1.1 million. And that's one of the reasons that we have the reserve that we have, and so that we can make all those taxing entities whole. Some people wonder why we don't spend it on a lot of things, but if Blackman Township was 1.1 and they collected over 96% of their taxes, I wonder what the whole county is, and I'm actually going to go look at that. Michigan Works Southeast approved for Jackson County businesses the following training grants. Castor Concepts request for $12,535. Jackson County Medical Care Facilities request for $25,270. Michigan Automotive Compressors request for $4190. These trainings are paid for through federal government grants and state grants, and those dollars coming back to Jackson for additional training, especially at the medical care facility, shows that Southeast Michigan Works is doing a good job for us. Public safety, and I skipped over this one with Blackman. Blackman Public Safety announced one new hire and one promotion to sheriff. They purchased 2 Axon virtual reality headsets for training purposes. They'll be used quite extensively. They also led a contract for interior demolition of the former Marino's Pizza, and it went to local O'Hara Construction for $98,000. The former Marino's Pizza is going to be transitioning into the public safety building and office. It's a freestand building. That means all the walls, the interior walls are not bearing load or load-bearing walls, but it's quite extensive, some of the things they have to remove. And that's the report on that. And the next thing I'd like to talk about, and I really hate to do it, but in our last public meeting, Commissioner Bear made an accusation that the resolution was rewritten, and he offered no proof of that, no proof or documentation of that accusation. Now, we here, if I can say Darius, looked at the resolutions, the 3 resolutions from the meeting we had for committees, the resolution as presented in the public hearing, and then the final draft, found those all to be exactly the same. We found no changes. Not a period or a comma out of place. And later that night, I printed off all 3 and found the same thing. Now we recently learned that Commissioner Bear confused a draft document from August 28th, 2024 from Fishbeck Engineers, which included a draft resolution. Clearly says draft on it, and it clearly says 2024 in the documentation we got. I'm sorry, when we make an accusation in public, especially at a public meeting, we should apologize for that. And I'm calling on Commissioner Bear to apologize for his mistake statement that caused upset with several employees and myself. So that is, that's what I have to say.
Any other commissioner comments? Commissioner Bear.
I have proof over. I have proof of 2 resolutions. I have them printed. I had them with me that night. I'm trying to look up those documents again. I still have the printed copy. And when I have a printed copy in hand that is different than what was substituted into the documents, come on, enlarge. That's not the one. Anyway, I'm not going to apologize for something I had in hand. I have the proof. I still have it. And going through what Fishbeck's proposal, there is no draft resolution included in that. I'm
The
not
last
find-
2 documents.
I'm not,
Ray, you've had your moment to speak, Ray. Please let Commissioner Bear speak. Yes, sir.
properties feedback, notice of public hearing resolution. So being that the draft resolution that I still have, I made multiple printed copies of it. I figured I'd be attacked for this. So the resolution that was substituted for the resolution that I still have printed copies of is on the agenda for the February 10th, 2025 General Government Committee, item 4C, Brownfield redevelopment. And if that resolution was not, if that draft resolution was not on the documents that Fishbeck has provided, it is not there. And it is now no longer as a agenda item for that committee. I stand by my statement. The original one was taken out and something else was substituted. So now I'm not going to resolution adopting, come on, committee. That's the problem with doing this. And there was one major substantial change between the document that as of February 10 was visible, was a document attached to that committee item. And that document that I have printed, so I have proof, it is no longer here. So yes, I stick by my statement that something inappropriate. I'll go beyond what I said last time. Something inappropriate was done. A document that was here is no longer here. Somebody took it. I'll wait till you get done talking, so I don't have to explain this twice.
Please continue, Commissioner Bear.
All right. Well, Ray said it's rude to make accusations that aren't true. It's equally rude to have conversations off to the side with a couple people.
A sidebar conversation is appropriate, sir. You may continue.
Anyway, we get to the documents that Fishbeck provided. There's no draft resolution in here.
Okay, then,
So I'm not going to apologize for stating the truth.
for what you believe to be the truth, we'll wait for your documents next month, sir. Thank you. Any
I'm
other
sorry, I didn't hear
commissioner
that.
comments? I said we will wait for your conversation next month when you have the document, sir.
I gave a copy of that document to Administrator Overton when he and I met. So the administration has a copy.
And at-
He
and
can-
at
he
that-
can give it to you tonight.
And at that time, Administrator Overton told you it was an August 24 document that you were using as your first document. And your second document that appears are correct.
There is no August 24 document for this committee item.
Commissioner Duckham.
It's my understanding that we all were sent the same, when the agenda was sent out, that we get all the same. How could the agenda be changed for one person? I don't think it's possible. Mine
Commissioner-
reflected what we talked about. I didn't see his.
Thank you. Commissioner Williams.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. So just so that the community has the best understanding of this, the document in question that is saying was not there is currently there and it hasn't changed. And this is item 5A on the board agenda document on the date of February 18th. Thank you, Mr. Chair. Nothing further.
Any other commissioner comments who've not already spoken? Commissioner Kennedy.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. This is in reference to one of the townships I represent, Leone Township. Their current building inspector, Joe Chambers, is retiring. He's done a good job there. I bring it up because what method they choose to implement sounds like it's going to be different than what they've used in the past. So residents, particularly those that are renters or landlords, should really pay close attention to their agenda items in the next coming month for the Leone Township Board of Trustees. Thank you.
Any other commissioner comments? Seeing none, I'd like to report out on the Fair Board from last night. We learned that Beer Fest was a smashing success, second highest attendance that day, and well over $45,000 was raised for the 4-H Foundation's prize fund, which is the premium money that's paid to the different kids who raise the animals, which makes our event in August, the Jackson County Fair, to be a much more exciting time for all of us as the kids' premiums will be higher. So that's very good news. Also, on the first Saturday in May, the Fair Board has agreed to make it a worker bee day. If there are citizens who would like to come and help us repair and update the buildings that are on the north end of the fairgrounds, you're welcome to come. You'll be given an assignment. Within that, it can be anything from pulling nails and staples to putting up boards correctly. And if you have a certain skill set, you'll be welcome to do more advanced work also. Myself and the Fair Board has put this committee together, and we intend to be there on that Saturday in the morning and work with people. And we have different volunteer organizations from Kiwanis to Rotary to American One's Help Group that's going to be there to assist. And we would look forward to the general public if they would like to come and work. You won't be lounging, you'll be working. And it'll be for the betterment of our 4-H programs and our FAA programs. So that's the stuff that's going on at the fairgrounds in the next 2 months. At this time, I would entertain a motion in accordance with MCL 15-268, a collective bargaining agreement to be discussed by the Board of Commissioners.
So moved.
I have a motion.
Support.
I have support. Madam Clerk, would you call the roll?
Yes, Mr. Chair. Commissioner Pileski.
Yes.
Commissioner Willis.
Yes.
Commissioner Williams.
Yes.
Commissioner Snell. Commissioner Bear.
Yes.
Commissioner Walls.
Yes.
Commissioner Kennedy.
Yes.
Commissioner Duckham.
Yes.
Chairman Shotwell.
Sure.
Motion
Motion requested, ratify the tentative agreement reached with the International Union of Operating Engineers, Local 324, for a new collective bargaining agreement for the period of March 19th, 2025 through December 31st, 2027, and authorize the board chair to sign the successor collective bargaining agreement upon approval as to the form by the Jackson County Legal Counsel.
So moved.
Support.
We have a motion and support. Questions to the motion? Seeing nor hearing none, Madam Clerk, could you call the roll?
Yes, Mr. Chair. Commissioner Pulaski.
Yes.
Commissioner Williams. Oh, Willis. I'm sorry, I'm not reading my normal sheet here. Commissioner Williams.
Yes.
Commissioner Snell.
Yes.
Commissioner Bear.
Yes.
Commissioner Walls.
Yes.
Commissioner Kennedy.
Yes.
Commissioner Duckham.
Yes.
Chairman Shotwell.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Entertain a motion to adjourn?
Support.
All in favor? Those opposed? Duly carried.